Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Pigeon with the top hat, you can call me Pidgey, and today, I'm a bit late on this actually, but over the past couple days, might be a week by now, give or take, I decided to challenge myself to make an MCC style tournament for me and my friends, and that's what I'm going to take you through today. So, I'm for the next couple episodes of Minecraft. I won't be doing. I might be able to sprinkle in a bit of the Terra SMP if you want me to, but I will be mainly showing you. I'm focusing on this beautiful place that I'm going to be making. And so, if you guys don't know what MCC stands for, it stands for Minecraft Championships. I am taking heavy inspiration, do not copyright me, from the MCCs held by, which is run by Nox Crew and SS Major, also known as Dang That's a Long Name. And I've been really into the MCCs, and I've really loved watching them. So I thought, you know what, let's challenge myself to make one so me and my friends can enjoy it together. So I'd like to show you what I've been working on. And this is what we have. The expansive place. It isn't as many rooms. This is, if you can tell, is the grid runners. It's the grid runners challenge. And if you don't know what that is, it is basically a series of rooms where you have to complete the challenge which is inside it to move on to the next challenge. And so, with this, I have created the first room, which, when I made it, I was so proud of myself. Because just look at this, this is stunning. Just, oh, so beautiful. Got sort of give them some obstacles that they'll have to watch out for. So when they're swimming underwater, they have to be a bit careful not to hit the chains and the lanterns. Yeah. And then I made these gradients myself, and then they'll go through here, and once they go through, they will go into an archery section, which I spent quite a bit of time here, but I'm really proud of what I've built. It's pretty easy to explore, but they won't need to. And there's even upstairs, and so I was really happy with this in total. And something else that I got, which might be, which you might, if you noticed, I had for some reason, I have a netherite shovel, but in creative mode, that wouldn't be any useful. You see, I got the mod World Edit, which allowed me to photocopy basically every single one of these, so I only need to make one grid runners, and then I just told it to stack outwards. And here is a flick the levers. We've got, I think, 13 levers total, several stories for them to explore, a few mazes in between, and generally quite some fun. And if you can tell, I'm also going for a dark theme. Down here will be a kill the mobs, and then here it's a replicate the build challenge, where one team will have a build, and then they'll have to instruct their teammate, who they won't be able to see and they can't see each other's sides, how to build the build using the emerald, redstone, diamond, and lapis block as like the basis. And then here is a find the button in a cave theme, and then we have a sprint to the end, where you can either swim through or you can do the parkour. The quote-unquote easier path is that way, going along here and back around and over. But I made a quicker one block with varying difficulty, which I found was a bit easier. Run to the end and then you're out. And something that I did, because I wanted to make sure it looked as good as possible, I added this, and personally I think this looks stunning. I will though add a team logo in between each of the towers, as there will be 4 teams, and in a future video I will tell you about the teams. But currently the total number that we've got currently is only is 2 teams of 2 and a team of 3. I want to make it to either 4 teams of 3 and a team of 4, or 14 to 3 or 14 to 4, because I want to make it go that far. The next up is block battles, which I took heavy inspiration from the Deep Dark, or Battle Blocks, that's the name of the challenge in the MCC. And if I, ooh, it's a bit laggy, because this is not a light mod to run. Oh, Gizmo, shush. You just hear someone coming out back. If you can tell, it's inspired by the Deep Dark, and they have to make it here, which I haven't yet done because I am going to in the future be asking my friends to help me do coding. So once I can do that, then all of those will be easily done. But if you want to take a little exploration, you guys, like, the teams will start in here. One team will be in here, the other team will be in there, as it's a 1v1. And on each side, it's pretty dark, but on each side there will be some classes. But that's not where they're going to start, because otherwise it's a straight rush. And I wanted to make it a bit difficult for them, so that each one, ideally if we can get to 4, will start on one of these glow lamps. And when the door in front, this will be covered by glass, breaks, they have to run out, come around to, this is a good corner which I like, climb up, jump over the pot, around, jump, and you're here. The other team has a similar thing, but their little extra bit is up here, giving them a better vantage point, because you can even go further up in this area over here to allow you to get onto the second floor where you can have vantage point from either sides. And I really took time to make sure everything was nice and detailed, because I really am taking pride in these map buildings. You've got lots of cover that you can take, like behind here, behind there. I've made an annoying pesky river here, which is meant to make it so if you fall inside, it's going to be difficult. And when they are seeing what the map is for the first time, they're going to be up here, which personally I love what I did, using the warped wood compared to all this beautiful, and then I used world edit to randomize different blocks. And I didn't show, but you can sort of see here, I've used a gradient of black concrete, coal blocks, black wool, black concrete powder, black stone, polished black stone. It's just polished black stone, and then regular black stone to make the gradient. And then I went up to black stone, and then I went back down to black concrete as you got further up. But personally, I'm in love with this, and now I need to travel in this direction for a couple hundred blocks to the main star of this event. Here it is. So today, what I will be doing during this video is making the Sky Battles map. So I'll just show you around. This is sort of the shape we've got. Each of these pillars over here, that's sort of like, you can tell where each of the teams are going to be starting, as I hope to only keep it to 4 teams. And then they can either, if they go to the top of here, which you have to do some parkour going over the edge, which, yes, if you go off the edge, you die, where there's going to be a chest waiting at the top of it, so you can get some extra loot, which will be better gear than what would be in the chest that they get plain. And then they can either, from up, they can build to the taller islands, so they have a height advantage, or they can just build to like the middle islands there, then go straight across or go full diagonal. It's really up to them how they want to do it. There will be 3 rounds, and yet again I used world edit for this. And then in here specifically will be a better set of loot, and so I'm pretty proud of what I've designed so far. But I'm going to come back to you when I get all the little islands done, and we can start doing some building on these islands. So I'll see you in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was a bit bad. Let's try it again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. My goodness, as if by magic. And if you want to have a look, I'll just show you what we've got in each of the chests. So, as like an MCC, we will be using lava buckets, instant damage potions. I'm gonna go with instant damage 2. That may be too much. I will test it in the future in a bit. Probably not in this video, but just to see whether that's too much. Some TNT and creeper eggs. And with those, we are turning off explosive griefing. So no blowing up blocks, but yes to dealing damage. And every single team, so like this is the Red Rats team. That is one of the names, yeah, I'll just say the names. So the team names are Red Rats, Green Geckos, Yellow Yaks, and Blue Bats. So in every single person, this is hoping that we can get a team of 4, will get 2 stacks of their coloured concrete, because I don't know how to make automatically refreshing concrete, so 2 stacks is more than enough, especially considering that's 8 stacks total. 4 cobwebs, an iron chestplate, and a wooden sword each. They also start off with, everyone gets 5 iron ore and 5 coal in every single chest, and 2 iron blocks. As if you saw up here, this is what we're going to move on to next. We're going to go for lush caves for these top ones here, because each small island, apart from like those small islands, will have a theme, and then including this big ring island, which, well, we'll see what that gets to. Let's come to a time lapse where I start covering every single island in moss. Let's begin. And there we go, people. I love all the islands now covered in moss. I might add some more, like some vines as well. But I wonder what we could. I feel like maybe adding some handmade azalea trees. So for this, I'm gonna quickly take a look at oak log. I'm gonna use the oak logs. Okay. To go with this, I don't think oak works to go with this, to be honest. If we look at this, far too light. But I think if I'm lucky... Oops, okay, /set. Oh goodness. Day... Oh, time. Set. Day. There we go. So we see oak and spruce works quite nicely together. And so, because of this, I'm going to go ahead and get all of these. And we're going to go ahead and find flowering azalea leaves and some regular azalea leaves. And I guess let's hop right on into a custom tree making montage. I'll see you once I finish the first one, and then we'll be off to make the rest. There we have it, fairly quick, not that detailed, but good enough I'd say. Tree. Got some wide support to the base. I actually have this here. Giving off quite a sturdy tree feeling. I might come back to it in the future. I might edit it. But overall, that's a pretty good first tree. And then I will go ahead. Let's go ahead and start the next tree, and I'll see you once all the rest of the 3 other trees are made. And there we have it. That took a bit of time, but we've got a nice collection of trees there. Not the best, but there's something. And that's all they need to be for now. Where next we should probably move on to a bit of extra decorating. So I think, once I clear my inventory, I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're magically going to have some nice flowers there. Okay, well, flowers, maybe a water stream. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. That, of course it doesn't work, but I get a good click. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, there we go. Nice and decorated. All these beautifully done. Different flowers representing different areas, and then I've got sort of like little, almost lily pad-like things to represent green. Ooh, this is going to be one very long episode, so I might end up having to split this into 2. But to finish off this episode, I think we should build something on here. What do you guys think? I think it should be pretty simple what I'm going to build here. It shouldn't be too subtractive from the rest of the place. We could go with diorite, granite, andesite, and then regular stone sort of structures. We could go with calcite, smooth basalt, and amethyst. Could go with a lot of things, but I want to do an actual build. So I will come back to you when I have my idea. And here we go. I think I like what I did with these. I decided to go for like a stronghold, so like the barriers. As you can see, I'll just show you a few of them. Just like these. And to finish off the episode, I'm going to... Actually, I think it's quite nice. Like this, quite barren. But if you guys have any other suggestions for what I should build on these buildings, please leave them in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I will see you all in part 2 when we finish off the centre. Adios.